What Barry said. I want to give you a little bit of a different presentation because I want to make sure that you understand why a lot of us are here. You'll see a lot of talk about the Constitution, a lot of talk about Dr. Paul's message, a lot of talk about liberty, freedom, and why it is that so many people from around the states around the country, and even the planet Earth are interested in what's going on in Quartsite. There's a reason. It's because everywhere around the world, people are going through exactly the same thing for exactly the same reasons with exactly the same stereotypical people in positions of power. They empathize with you because they are going through this and they need to understand it as much as you do. That's what we try and do. At Freedom's Phoenix, we've been following Quartsite for at least 15 years. A lot of you haven't even been around in the movement that long. Some of you haven't even lived in Quartsite that long. Some of you haven't even been awake to what's going on around the world that long. But what's happened is, I just want you to understand, I'm getting all kinds of details, and the egg timer, oh my God, Ernie's got the microphone, so we're just going to set it for like 3-4 minutes, okay? And I'm going to give you a real quick one.
You say 34 minutes?
Yeah, 3 to 4, not 34. Whenever you create positions of power, you'll always have the worst of people that will try to gain those positions of power. Whenever the argument is made is that, well, we have to have government to protect us from the bad people because there are bad people out there, why would you take something as precious as your individual rights and your freedom and turn it over to the very worst of society? Because it's always the worst people that will work so hard to seek positions of power to be able to tell you how you can or cannot live. So we're always warned. We're saying, look, man, eternal vigilance. We have to be very careful about who we allow to be in those positions and put big time, strict chains on them of what they can do. When they start getting into positions of power and then make decisions that benefit them financially at the expense of the rights of the individual, once it starts, it never stops. Quartsite is so important for a lot of people because you have one main law enforcer. You have one main city prosecutor. You have one town manager. You have one someone that's in the judicial process, as justice of the peace or the municipal judge. It's easy to look at Quartsite and see exactly these types of positions at the county, the state, and the federal level. And you'll have Mayor Foster comes in with your support and says, well, I'm just going to find out what's going on. You can't find it out. So you go to the next level and the next level. And what you find out is that this tyranny goes all the way up and support all the way down. That's why we're interested. There's a lot of things I can go about. What's going to happen here? Why did they annex such large area? Why it's BLM? Who's going to benefit financially? Why you're in a position, you know, it's important to a lot of people at a larger scale. Let me tell you, as you look at the map and you see Quartsite, so you remember this, I'll give you a jingle. Here we go. You ready? Quartsite's got a push pin in it. Quartsite, okay? You got a push pin in Quartsite, and there's a lot of reasons why. You need to find out why. Now, if you go to Freedom's Phoenix and you look up and you do searches on Quartsite, and you'll see a lot of radio shows, articles, and things that we've done, so that we can understand what's happening across the nation. That's why they're interested. They want you to find out. A lot of times they're finding out. And it has things to do with you have to create a structure so that you can have a municipal water system. And you get everybody that's mandated to be on the municipal water system, then to pay for it, you keep jacking up the prices. And by having a municipal water system, you qualify for a bunch of government grants. You take these government grants and you consolidate power. You buy land, you position yourself at zoning and whatever else. You get rid of the riffraff, the people that came that aren't ready to be told what to do. Then you start having developments that benefit some other people on up, 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 up. Sound familiar? You guys starting to see a pattern here? Until you understand this, it will not only expand and grow here in Quartsite, it will devour the entire planet. We know this. The Constitution was there to put restrictions on those in government. The Bill of Rights was the compromise they made with the anti-federalists, the libertarians of the day. What happens when you create a centralized government that has the power of eminent domain, the power to tax, the power to regulate commerce? Heck, if I was Lord God King Bufu of all I surveyed, what else would I want? So they put, the libertarians of the day go, no, 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 that's too much centralized power. All right, you bunch of naysayers, you bunch of, ne'er-do-wells, you anti-federalists, we'll have the Bill of Rights. That's how it came about. The Bill of Rights was the 10 thou shalt nots of government. So then you count on where the rubber meets the road, and you have these law enforcement officers that should be peace officers. Right. They're there going, we're here to keep the peace. We're here to make sure that you don't aggress against your fellow man. The role of government is to defend the rights of the individual. And when it becomes obvious that they're the tools of the government, that is the reason you don't have your rights. They're the ones taking them away. It's time to alter and abolish. And we want to help.
Okay, who wants to hear some more music from Jordan Page? All right, Jordan Page, come on up here. World famous Jordan Page, folks.
That's all part of the act.
This is upside down. I was thinking that.
Yeah, give Jordan money too.